ನೋಟ್ಪ್ಯಾಡ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಉಷಾ? ಇದು ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೋಟ್ಪ್ಯಾಡ್ ಓಕೆ. In the last class, I told you about applications. Okay, it is used in data science, web development, network programming. I told you about features. It is an interpreted language. Are you listening, Usha? Usha, is it audible? Okay. I told you about it's an object-oriented language. It is having used libraries like pandas, numpy, matplotlib, system, okay, os, time. Okay, we are going to use them frequently. Idan tumba use martivi ನಾವು. Okay, next I told you what are expressions. We solved few of them. I told you what is exponent operator. I told you what is float quotient operator. I told you precedence. I told you what are strings. Okay, string is a collection of characters. And I told you repetition operator. Asterisk is repetition operator. And I told you comments also. Okay, similarly I told you about the triple quotes. Okay, and the data types, functions, type. Okay, say in the last class I told you type function. Okay, similarly I told you about int function. Okay, similarly I told you about string function. Okay, similarly I told you about float function. Similarly I told you about formatting. Okay, now see here, we took x as 100. X is a variable, its type is x. Okay, its type is we want to know its data type. We can type of x. Similarly we can do it for float, string, bool. Okay, it's a new data type. Bool is a new data type. I can say even I told you about bool. Okay, bool is a data type. It has two values, true, capital true, it is capital R, capital true, and false, capital true and false. Okay, similarly I told you about AND operators, OR operator, not. Okay, so I'll type once again whatever you learned in the last class. Say you learned AND. Okay, you learned OR, you learned not. Okay, similarly I told you about variables, naming of the variables. So spam is a variable. Okay, yesterday we were asking say command. I'll be opening the command prompt. What is this, Usha? What is this? This one, command prompt. It is command prompt. You need to type Python. Okay, once you type Python, we'll be in the Python editor. Okay, the current version of the Python installed in my system is 3.8.5. okay, please type me this version, Usha. Please type me the version. Okay, good. Okay, you see here, it is the version. Say I'll be telling you about the formatting. Say you are asking can I take num? Okay, we can take num. Num is equal to 100. Okay, similarly I'll take num2. Okay, num2 is equal to 300. Okay, so num1 plus num1, say num plus num2. Okay, it will give you 400 directly. Similarly I may take a string. Name is equal to, I'll take yes. Okay, similarly film, I'll take one more variable, film. Okay, so this time it is KGF. Okay, say we want to print these things by using formatting. How to do that? We'll be using print. Okay, here we can write, here we can write percentage s acted in, percentage s acted in, percentage s. Okay, you close this, you use format specifier, you give brackets, you give name comma, you give name comma fill. Okay, you close this, you close this. So we got this percentage s, this percentage s is replaced with s. Okay, this percentage s, this percentage s is replaced with kgf. Okay, like this. So what are the variables here, Usha? What are the variables there? Name and film. Good, good, Usha. Okay, they are strings. They are having string values. Okay, just this example is for, just this example is for formatting, to show the formatting. We can do formatting in one more way. We can do formatting in one more way. Okay, by using f strings. You see here, by using f strings, I'll copy this, I'll go here, f strings, f strings. Okay, format strings, they are known as format strings, prefixed with they are prefixed with, you see here, that is prefixed with f, here this is prefixed with f, and wherever we want to replace the variable, that needs to be written in brackets. Okay, that needs to be written in brackets. Okay, this is the another way of formatting, this is the another way of formatting. Okay, I'll take one more example, I'll take one more example. Okay, say I'll take college. College is equal to, I'll take some CEC. Okay, and city. City. I'll take city. City is equal to Bengaluru. Okay, I'll take Bengaluru. Now I'll write print. I'll write print. This time it is F string. This time it is F string. Okay, we want the message like CEC is in Bangalore. CEC is in Bangalore. Okay, so we must write here college. You must write here college. College is in, college is in, again brackets. Now here the variable name, the variable name is city. Okay, so after this you can see there, after this just close the quotes, just close the quotes. Okay, so we got CC is in Bangalore. These are known as format strings. Okay, this must be prefixed with F. This must be prefixed with F. Okay, say I'll take one more example. I'll take one more example. Say um, I'll take one more example. Say man. Okay, man is equal to, say I'll take Raj. Okay, man is Raj. Now I'll take city, I'll take city. City, this time I'll take Mangaluru. Okay, I'll take Mangaluru. Now we want the message like Raj is from Mangaluru, Raj is from Mangaluru. Okay, how can you type how can you type by using format string, Usha, can you type me? F is a, okay, so Usha, F is a prefix, F is prefix, prefix. Okay, it's a rule, F is prefix, it's a rule. Okay, can you type me, can you type me how to get the message like we must get the message like Raj is from, Raj is from Mangaluru. Okay, Raj is from Mangaluru, this must be the output by using F string. Please type me. Just by seeing this, just by seeing this, the above example, the above example, just see this and type it, it's enough. Okay, good, Good, it's correct. It is very important. F strings are very important. Okay, F strings are very important. Very important. Okay, F must be the prefix. F must be the prefix. Okay, we may have multiple prefixes. Examples are R. We may use R. R is one more prefix. R is one more prefix. Okay, just we need to use that one. That's all. Now I told you about input function. I told you about input function. So what the input does? You also learned about input. Okay, input is like scanf. Input is like scanf. It reads data from keyboard. Okay, we can say it's a method. It is a method. It is a method. Okay, it is a method or function. It is a method or function which reads data from keyboard. Okay, so this one is PyCharm. This one is PyCharm. This editor is known as PyCharm. Okay, I'll type here. The name of the editor is PyCharm. Okay, in the PyCharm, this is the one which is used for Python programming. Okay, it is one of the editor which is used for Python programming. You can see the file menu, you can see the edit menu. Okay, you can see the run menu, you can see the code menu. Okay, window menu, like this. Say already I have created one file known as import underscore examples dot py. Every file must be have the extension of dot py. Okay, so I'll try to type a thing here. Say print print enter a number, enter a number. Okay, now by seeing this message, user will read that one. Okay, I'll give n1. N1 is equal to, Usha, are you listening? Are you understanding, Usha? Okay, n1 is equal to, say input. See here, input, we can give some message. That method must be closed. Okay, similarly, I'll give one more message. Print, enter another number. Enter another number. Okay. Is there any mistakes in this, Usha? Yes, there are some mistakes. Okay. So you see here, I must close these things in quotes. I must close these things in quotes. Okay. Similarly, here it must be enclosed with quotes. Now I'll take n2. I'll take n2. N2 is equal to input. I'll take n2 is equal to input. Now after this I'll add it. And I'll put that one in sum. Okay, n1 plus n2. N1 plus n2. After that I'll print. Okay. Sum is okay. I'll take percentage z. Here we must write, say we will be using C style. Okay, I'll be writing sum prefixing with percentage. Okay, now if you want to compile this, go to run. Okay, see, every file must be saved. You need to click on save. Already it is there. Just you click OK. Now click on run. You select run import examples. So you got a message, enter a number. I'll enter some big number. Okay, again enter another number, 208. Okay, enter another number. So you see here there are some mistakes. Okay, can you tell me what are those mistakes? See here, we are getting message like Percentage d is not for string. Okay, whatever input reads, that needs to be converted into int. That needs to be converted into int. Okay, similarly here also it must be converted into integer. Okay, input reads. Okay, I'll type here input input reads the data, the data and stores as a string, and stores as a string. Okay, but here in our example, it needs to be converted into int. Okay, that's why we have written int. Okay, I'll run one more time. Import examples, click here, type run. You got message, say I'll type some number. Okay, this time I'll type 2009. So we got some is 2000 22,012. Okay, instead of this, if I want the message, like sum of 2000, what did I enter? Sum of 20,003 and 2009 is 22,012. Okay, if you want the message like this, how to do that? Just see here, we want sum of. Okay, we want sum of. Here it is percentage d. And percentage d and percentage d. Okay, is percentage d. Here we need to pass three variables. N1, comma N2, comma sum. Okay, this we must do. Now this I will comment. Okay, now I'll run this. Say I will enter a number 2002. Okay, another number 2005. So we got the message like sum of 2002 and 2005 is 4007. Okay, are you understanding, Usha? Okay, good. Please interrupt me if you don't understand anything. Okay, now say I will do this one by using, I'm commenting this. Okay, by using format strings. I'll do by using format strings. Okay, just I'll comment this also. Just I'll come here, print. Okay, I must prefix with f. Okay, now I must get message like sum of. Okay, this time it is n1. Okay, and n2, whatever the variable is there, that needs to be written in brackets, braces, is okay, sum. Okay, this sum is the variable. Okay, just I will run this. I'll enter 2009. Okay, enter 2008. So we got the message like sum of 2009 and 2008 is 4018. Okay, so the format strings, whenever we are writing f strings, they are known as f strings. Okay, that must be prefixed with f, and we need to write the variable names in the brackets. Okay, and we need to close this. Okay, that's about some formatting. Okay, now here I'm doing one more example. Here you can see here print. Just I'll copy this. I'll copy this. I'll go to the editor. Just I'll comment all this. If you want to comment this, select that, use control slash. If you want to comment all the things, you need to type control plus slash. Okay, for commenting multiple lines, for commenting multiple lines. Okay, just I'll comment this also. I'll come here now. So I was printing. I was printing this message. I want to print this message. Control C. Just I'll go to this editor and I'll copy this. Control V. Okay. So here, if you want to concatenate, we are concatenating two strings. We are concatenating two strings with 38. Okay. Which we may get error. So the error here is string cannot be concatenated with int. Okay, that needs to be converted as string again. That needs to be converted as string again. Okay, this is known as concatenation. This is known as concatenation. This is known as concatenation. Just I'll go here. I'll run this. You see here, I am 38 old. Okay, instead of we want some space. We want some space. Okay, we want even here 38 years. Okay, something like this. So click on that. We got message like I am 38 years. Okay, here you can use space again. So I am 38 years old. Okay, this is concatenation. I am talking about concatenation. Okay, here we are trying to concatenate. Here we are trying to concatenate string and string. Okay, if you remove this, if I remove this, okay, we can't concatenate. We can't concatenate. Concatenation. We can do concatenation. We can do concatenation. Concatenation only for strings. Only for strings. Okay, but not with integers. But not with integers. Okay. Did you understand? अर्थ आयता उषा please respond me. Yes, concatenation. See here, we can do concatenation. We can combine two strings. We can combine two strings, but we can't concatenate integer. Okay, if you want to concatenate integer, if I run this, we got the error. We got the error. You see here, we got the error like strings. Strings cannot be concatenated with integers. You see here at the end. Please read the error. Strings can't be concatenated with integers. Okay, that is the error. If you want to concatenate means we need to give quotes. Yes, I'll go. I'll run this. Okay, what is the mistake here? What is the mistake here? You see here, I did not comment. I need to comment this. I need to comment this. Click on run. You see here, we got message like I am 38 years old. Okay. Artha aita Usha? Okay. If you are not understanding, you can see the video repeatedly. Okay. I told you about formatting. I told you about f strings. I told you about input function. I told you about input function. Okay. Now the next thing is comparison operators. Okay. Comparison operators. Comparison operators are, you can see here. Comparison operators are equal to. Okay. Equal to. Okay. Or greater than equal to. okay, or lesser than equal to, these type of things are known as comparison operators. Comparison operators. Okay, so you can see here, we can see here 42 is equal to 42. Okay, if I type like this, it will give you true. You see here, 42 is equal to 42. Enter. We got true. Similarly, if I type 43 is equal to 45, what will be the answer now? 43 is equal to 42, 45. What will be the answer now? False. Good. You see here, I'll type enter, we got false. Similarly, we may directly type 43 is greater than 34. Condition is true. Okay, similarly, 56 is greater than 23. Okay, or we can write 230. It is false. It is false. Okay, all these operators are known as comparison operators. Okay, here you see in this example, egg count. Egg count is 25. Okay, now egg count is greater than 30. You will get false because 25 is not greater than 30. What we are doing is we are assigning a value to the variable. Okay, just I'll take this one. Say count. I'll take count. Count is equal to 200. Okay, I am assigning a value. I am assigning some 2000 to the count variable. Now I'll compare. Count is greater than 200. Okay, if I type enter, you'll get true. Similarly, if I type this one with 20,000, we will get false because 20,000 is not greater than 2000 is not greater than 20,000. So it is false. Okay. Just a glance of operators. Just a glance of operators. Now we are combining Boolean and comparison operators. We are combining Boolean and comparison operators. You see here, and is Boolean operator. Less than is comparison operator. Okay, less than is comparison operator. Okay, are you understanding, Usha? Good. You see here, in this example it is true. 4 is less than 5. 4 is less than 5. Condition is true. It happens like this: true, true, and true, true and true. Finally we will get true. Okay, it happens like this. Okay, so I'll type to enter. Say 200 is greater than 300, and okay, 200 is greater than 30. Okay, what will be the output for this? Okay, you see here, 200 is greater than 300. It becomes 200 is greater than 300. It is false. It is false. Okay, and false, and 200 is greater than 30. It is true. It is true. Okay, false and true. False and true. False and true is false and true is true. False and true is false. Okay, so we'll get answer as false. We'll get answer as false. I'll comment this. I'll comment this. I'll come here. So we got the answer as false. We got the answer as false. Okay. Good, Usha. Okay. Similarly, we can combine multiple things. We can combine multiple things. Say I'll take x is equal to 1000. Okay, x is equal to 1000. Y is equal to, say I'll type enter. Y is equal to 200. Okay, z is equal to 900. Okay, or 9000. Now x is greater than y. X is greater than y, and y is greater than z. Okay, now again, and okay, z is greater than x. Z is greater than x. Okay, I'm giving some expressions. I'm mixing all those things. We got false. We got false as the answer. See here, this can be done in the other way. Okay, this can be done in the other way. Okay, you see here, it's very important. multiple declaration, multiple multiple declaration of variables, declaration of variables. Okay, here we can type x comma y comma z, x comma y comma z. Okay, here we can give 100 comma 200 comma 300. Okay, so 100 will be assigned to 100 will be assigned to x. Okay, 200 will be assigned to y. Okay, 300 will be assigned to z. You can see here, just I'll try to execute that. Say x comma y comma z, x comma y comma z is equal to, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಉಷಾ? Okay, good. Multiple declarations x y comma z. Say I'll take 100, 200, say 300. Say I'll type enter. Now I'll try to print x. I'll try to print x. So we got 100. Say this time I'll change that one to y. Okay, we got 200. Okay, this time I'll try to change that one to z. Okay, we got 300. So that is known as multiple declarations. We can declare multiple things. Okay, n number of things. So after declaring that, say this time I'll do x is greater than 2 to 200, or this time I'll use or. Okay, y is greater than 700, and I'll use and. Okay, z is greater than 200. Okay, so you see here, x is greater than 200, condition is true. 100 is greater than 200, condition is true. Okay, just I'll write here it is true. Or now y is greater than 700, 200 is greater than 700, it is false, it is false, it is false. Okay, now z is 300, 300 is greater than 200. Okay, and 200, 300 is greater than 200, condition is true. Okay, this is true. Okay, so true or false will be executed. True or false is true. Okay, and true is true. Okay, finally we must get true. Okay, I'll comment this. I'll come here. Okay, you see here it is false. Say true or false. Okay, this is one of the example. First false. Good. False or false. Yes, it is false or false. False or false is false. False and true is false. Okay, that's why we are going to get as false. Okay, so this concept is known as mixing boolean and comparison operators. Okay, you see here directly 1 is equal to, or 2 is equal to 2. We can try this one also. Say 200, 2000, okay, is equal to 202. Okay, and 203 is equal to 402. Okay, we got it as false. We got that one as false. 200 is equal to 202, it is false. Okay, false and anything is false. Okay, this is one of the example. So the next thing is flow control statements. Okay, so I'll come here. Flow control statements. Okay, they are also known as branching statements. Okay, can you give me example for branching statements, Usha? You learned in C language. Examples for branching statements. Good, Usha. Say I'll come here. I'll come to this notepad. So I'll type here if. Okay. Similarly, if this is known as simple if. This is known as simple if. Okay. The next thing is if else. If else. If else. Okay. The next thing is else if ladder. Okay. Here it is elif. It is elif. Okay. Similarly, we will be having nested if. Nested if. All these are branching statements. So here you can see here we'll be having simple if. When we talk about the simple if, it's like this. First we need to write if, then brackets is optional. Okay. Here we can write condition. Close this, give colon. Okay, give colon, then block of statements. Here it is block of statements. Okay. Here we'll be having block of statements. Okay. Say if I write an example, if I take an example, x is equal to 20. Now I'll write if x is greater than 20, if x is greater than 30. Okay. Give colon. Okay. After that, print x is big. Okay. Print just x is big. Okay. If this condition is true, then only this will be executed. If this condition is false, we'll get nothing. Okay. Just I'll try to execute the same thing. Okay. Say I'll take x is equal to 20. Say if you want to clear the thing, just I'll write import. I'll tell you what is import. Import OS. Then OS dot system. System is a method. We need to pass CLS. Okay. For clearing the screen. Here we must write system. Okay. Say I'll take x is equal to 20. Now if we must write if, we must give brackets. Brackets is optional. Usha, brackets is optional. Okay, so x is greater than 30. Give colon. Now you write print. Say big. Okay. Now you tell me what will be the output. If you want to execute this, Control Z, you can type enter. Control Z, enter. 20 is greater than 30. Condition is false. So you are getting nothing. Say, for example, I'll take x is equal to 10. If x is greater than or x is less than 20. Okay. Give colon, you give print big. Big number. Okay, or big. Control Z, enter. You see the output? We got the output as big. Okay. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಉಷಾ? Okay. This is simple if. Okay. Say I'll take this time. I'll take name. Name is equal to I'll take Rajesh. Now if name is equal to Rajesh. Okay. We give the message. Printf. Print welcome. Okay. Else nothing. If it is not Rajesh, no welcome. Okay. So I'll try to execute that. I'll take some name. Name is equal to Rajesh. Okay. Enter. If name is equal to Rajesh. Okay. I'll say some syntax error. Give colon, enter. Now you type a print welcome. welcome. You see here, Control Z is for coming out of the command prompt. Okay, I'll type enter. You see here, indentation error. You are asking what is indentation error? Expected an indentation block. Okay, you see here, if after if the block must be inside. The block must be inside. Okay, that's what the indentation is. That's what the indentation is. I'll try to write this. I'll type enter. I'll come in. You must give some space because the block is inside. The block is inside. Okay. This must be moved inside. Control Z, enter. Okay. I'll try to execute this one in the this one. Okay. We are using PyCharm. We are using PyCharm whenever there are more statements. We are using PyCharm whenever more statements are there. Whenever more statements are there. Okay. So I'll comment this. I'll comment this. I'll come here. I'll use name. Name is equal to. So I'll take Rajesh. I'll take Rajesh. Now if name is equal to Rajesh. Okay. U colon print welcome. Print welcome. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಎರರ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವ? Do you find any errors? Do you find any errors? Okay, I'll tell one more time. You see here, I took name. Name is equal to Rajesh. I have initialized this string with Rajesh. Okay, now I am comparing name with Rajesh. Okay, is there any error here? We must give quotes. We must give quotes. Okay, any string that needs to be given with the quotes. So click run. You see here, we got welcome. Name is equal to Rajesh. Rajesh is equal to Rajesh. Condition is true. Okay, Rajesh is equal to Rajesh. Condition is true. If this condition is true, we'll get message like welcome. Okay, say if I try to print here. Okay, now what will be the mistake? We'll check what it is. So click on run. You see here, indentation error. Indentation error. After if f must be begin in one space ahead. Okay, one space, it must be ahead. Okay, it's a block. It's a block, so it must be inside. Okay, that's why when I run this, we'll not get any indentation error. Okay, if it was here, we'll get indentation error. See here, it is indentation error. Say I'll type one more message. Print inside if. Okay, now these two things must be in the same line. Okay, because these two belongs to the same block. Okay, are you understanding, Usha? Are you understanding, Usha? Okay, you see here, these two print statements belongs to the same block. Okay, when I run this, you'll get message like first welcome. You'll get, after that inside if. Okay, this is what the indentation is. Okay, this is what the indentation is. Okay, if I try to move here, again you'll get indentation error. Okay, because these two must be belong to the same block. Okay, Okay, this is about the simple if. This is about the simple if. You see here, after if we'll be having condition, we'll be having multiple statements. We'll be having multiple statements. Okay. You see in this example, name is equal to Rakesh. If name is equal to Rakesh, if name is equal to Rakesh, Rakesh, welcome. You are having access. You are having access. Okay, this is one of the example. Rakesh is equal to Rakesh. Condition is true, and you will get this both the things true. Okay. Now, if you see if else, okay, is like this. Syntax is like this. If if condition if condition u colon block 1, this is block 1. Okay, else u colon, here it is colon, here it is block 2, here it is block 2. Okay, this is the syntax. After if you'll be having condition, you'll be having colon, here you'll be having block. After that else, condition block 2. Okay, if this condition is true, block 1 is executed. If this condition is false, block 2 is executed. Okay, you see here, this is the example. X is equal to 20, x is equal to 20, y is equal to 30. 20 is greater than 30, 20 is greater than 30. Condition is false, else block is executed. You will get message like y is big, Okay, are you understanding, Usha? Okay, just we'll try to execute that. I'll comment this. How to comment this, Usha? Comment all the statements, select all the things, control slash. Okay, I'll come here. This time I'll take say x is equal to 20, y is equal to 30. Okay, if x is greater than 20, if x is greater than y, u colon. Okay, print x is big, x is big, else print y is big, Okay, now what is the mistake? Do you find any mistake here, Usha? After else, okay, I must give after else we must give colon. I'll run this. You see here, we got y is big. The output is y is big. You see here, 20 is greater than 30. Condition is false. So this block is executed. We will get y is big. Okay. Say I'll take one more example. I'll comment all these things. I think I have typed many things here. Just I'll check. I'll uncomment this. See here, name is initialized with Bob. If Bob is equal to Alice, condition is false. Say you got message like, hey, you are stranger. Okay, I'll run this. See, the condition is false. You got the output like, hey, you are stranger. See here, if I move else here, okay, you'll get indentation error. You see here, else must begin in the same colon. If and else belongs to the same level. Okay, so I will run this. This time no indentation error. You are stranger. You are stranger. I'll comment this. Did you understand, Usha, what is indentation error? Okay. Usha, we can stop here. We can stop here. Just today you learned. I'll revise what you have learned today. You learned f strings. You learned f strings. You learned input function. Okay. You learned PyCharm. PyCharm, it is an editor. It is an editor. Okay. PyCharm, it is an editor. It is an editor. Okay. After that, you learn comparison operators. After that, you learned multiple declaration of variables. Multiple declaration of variables. After that, you learned flow control statements with if and if else. Okay, we did if and if else. Next, we will do else if and nested if. Okay, we shall stop here, Usha. Okay, I'll send you a recording. We did.